Yes, Speaker.
Yes?
No, I've got nothing to say, Speaker.
Oh, but your hand is up. Councillor, Secretary, please give me the numbers. Thank you, councillors. The number that we have currently in our attendance is 203. Then we will continue with our agenda. Page 10. Then I will request His Worship the Mayor to table the Executive Committee report. The first
Speaker?
report of the Executive.
Speaker?
His Worship?
Mr. Speaker?
No. Only the Mayor now will speak, but Mayor?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wish to take this opportunity to present the first report of the Executive Committee to the Council. I thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, His Worship. Let me allow the City Manager, Acting City Manager, Dr. Nguni, to table the report.
Thank you very much, Babu Speaker. The first item on the first report of the Executive is the Audit Committee report for the first quarter ended 30 September 2022 is here for noting. Committee recommends.
Yeah, thank you very much. In the list of the speakers, I've got only the Mayor, Councillor Kaunda, as a speaker, His Worship. Can I address Council?
Speaker, before you allow Speaker, Councillor Mthetho, before you allow the Mayor, am I not on your speakers list?
No, you are not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, His Worship.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. We accepted and welcome the audit report. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Councillors. Is the report noted?
Noted.
Noted.
Yeah, thank you very much, City Manager. The next report.
The second report, Babu Speaker, is item number 2. Ratification of approval made in terms of Rules 28(1)B of Rules of Order.
Point of order, Speaker. Konala Jomba Kon. Page 11.
That's page 11, Mash. Councillor Kuala, you are the speaker, and Councillor Isop. Councillor Kuala. Oh, don't you? It's a good anyway.
but the visuals
Oh,
are static.
okay. Okay. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Thanks very much, Speaker. You now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. If I'm audible, councillors. In this item on page 11, item 2, I've got speakers, but because Councillor Ben is proposing an amendment, before I allow other councillors to speak on the item, I want to allow Councillor Ben to present the proposal and check whether the proposal is supported by council or not. Then I will allow councillors to engage on the item after that. I just want to start with the proposed amendments. Councillor Ben? Councillor Ben? Can you check whether his mic is muted? Is unmuted? Yeah. Councillor Ben, you are unmuted. The side, please unmute yourself and then address council.
Can you hear me, Mr. Speaker?
Yes, Councillor Ben, you're audible. Proceed.
The chair amendment, if
Team is breaking.
are you hearing me?
No, you are not. You are not audible, Councillor Ben.
Is not.
You are not audible at all.
Problem. Nathan, briefly, would you like? Speak on the.
Can you?
You about the problem of finance.
Councillor Ben, you are not audible at all. We can't hear you. Yes, I'm told that Councillor Ben has submitted his amendment, proposed amendment on the chat.
Can you hear me now, Mr. Speaker?
Yes, yes, we can hear.
Mr. Speaker, if it is possible for you to ask your staff to fight the rules, the issue we're dealing with is what we've done in the past and what.
No, we are smooth or pants.
Issue relates to 28.4, which, and I'll read it if you can't find the wording. It says,
Speaker.
Councillor Ben, I must apologize. You are not audible at all. I'm not sure whether it's the area where you are based or we are suffering from the load shedding or there are other technical matters, but we can't hear you. And unfortunately, I have to proceed with other speakers because the point we are trying to submit, we can't hear you. You are not audible at all.
the second, Alicia, Councillor Kassoon can deal with it.
Councillor Kisson. Councillor Kisson?
Speaker?
Yes?
I think it's load sharing. Thing continues anyway. I think you need to perspective because I don't think you're not.
Thank you. Let me check Councillor Kuala as the first speaker on the item. Apologies, Councillor Ben, that we are struggling to address that. Councillor Kuala?
Because Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, that this meeting unless they cannot be heard. I move that the meeting be adjourned to the and whatever is be discussed at special regarding.
Yeah, councillors, I'm told here by the team here that the reason why we are experiencing this problem is because we are back from load shedding from 2 o'clock. The system is still reconnecting. Maybe let's give it how many minutes? Can you indicate? Let's give it five minutes. Let's give the system. Let's give the system 5 minutes. Then we'll be back after 5 minutes. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, you're not the only person. Oh my God!
Allow to talk. Maybe he will. Yeah, but
We are starting the meeting now. Councillors, I'm audible.
Yes, Somlo,
Yes.
can hear you.
Yes, Somlo.
Thank you very much, councillors. Let's try to move with speed so that we conclude our agenda, which is not too long.
Speaker, you cannot, Speaker.
There are very few
Mr.
items.
Speaker.
Speaker.
But
Mr. Speaker.
councillors,
Mr. Speaker.
order.
No, order. But order, Mr.
Councillors,
Speaker.
because
Mr. Speaker.
order, councillors. Councillors, because of the problem that we are facing with of the load shedding and some technicalities, we will now deal with issues that are of statutory nature that we have to approve before end of January. Other items in the agenda will be discussed on Friday in a special meeting. Today we are going to deal with only item 1, item 4, item 5, and item 7. Those are the only items we are going to deal with. All other items we'll deal with them at the Friday's meeting because there are a lot of disturbances because of the load shedding. Then there's also a supplementary
Sorry to disturb you, Speaker.
Then
Can you repeat the item that we'll deal with it today? I'm sorry to disturb. Sorry.
In the main council agenda is item 1. Yeah, councillors, apologies. The item that we're going to deal with today are in our supplementary agenda. As I've said earlier, in the supplementary agenda, all other items, we'll deal with those items on Friday at our 2 o'clock meeting. Then we'll conclude those items. In the supplementary agenda is item number 1. Then item number 4. Then after number 4 is item number 5. After number 5 is item number 7. Those are the only items, councillors, we are going to deal with in this time so that when we have same problem again, at least we are concluded on this item, then other items will defer them to the council on Friday. Thank you very much. That is clear. Councillors.
Speaker.
I will now request His Worship the Mayor
Speaker.
to table the report. Hello? Yes?
Speaker, is Councillor Paruk. The supplementary agenda came over 5 minutes to us. You expect us to go through the supplementary agenda. This should be deferred. Although you got time constraint till today, you need to defer this. We need to go through it. We want to steamroll this thing. It seems like some sinister thing is happening here that we want to go steamroll this thing. I think we need to bring it through to the Friday's meeting because 5 minutes ago we only received this supplementary agenda.
Yeah, I'm told, Councillor, that the agenda was sent to all of you at 1:10.
So, Speaker, you need to give us at least 72 hours to peruse through this thing here in terms of the rule. You can't just come 44 minutes and push this thing down our throat, Speaker. It's just not fair. There's something is very sinister, it seems like it. That's what you'll need to push it down through our throats.
Yeah. Listen, Councillor, I got your point. But there are reasons why we, as council, we find ourselves in this situation. These issues had to be processed by the executive first, of which yesterday the ESCO was discussing these matters. Some of them were in the executive this morning at 7:30. Hence, the secretariat had to prepare the report to be tabled in council meeting after the meeting that concluded at 8 o'clock at this meeting this morning, because these issues are very much important. The issues of compliance, we have to discuss them as council before the 31st of the month. Discussing them after the 31st might create problems in terms of compliance. Hence, the executive had to deal with them for 2 days. Today,
Speaker, if you defaulted in your side, you cannot come here in terms of the rule. You have to follow the rules. Now you are bypassing the rules. The rule says 72 hours. Now why are you violating the rules?
Speaker. Let me hear other councillors. Can you shake hands for me? Shake hands for me.
Yeah, I mean a speaker and call.
No. Sense ganjalo. Let me get hands.
It's for me, see this on the speak. It's for me, see this on. Speaker, I've raised my hand. Why am not recognized? Awuzwakali speaker. That is why I was complaining about the network. Awuzwakali ukusothini. Angivale. Siyakubona nje la ku screen angivale ngakhuluma.
Councillor Mncango ya number 1. Mncango number 1, Councillor James number 2.
Yeah.
Councillor Reddy number 3. Councillor Mnikash number 4.
Thank
Councillor
you.
Kuala number 5. Councillor Said number 6. In that order.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Babu Mnikash, can you please behave? The first in the list speak. Number 5, Councillor Madlala. Babu Kuala.
Asibonga Somlong. Ngicela ngami nomkala okwala.
Hello?
Mncango speaker, uqala ngami noma ukwala, confused.
Yes, we are number 1, Babu Mncango, then Kuala will come after you. Mncango?
Okay. No, thanks.
It's Councillor after Speaker.
Apologies.
Okay. No, Honourable Speaker, I hear your point on this particular matter, but Honourable Speaker, the first issue is this: we can't really say because the matter was tabled on executive committee late, so therefore it's acceptable, as if it's an issue of ESCO, because the process starts from officials. ESCO is a full. They are responsible for running the city on day-to-day basis. So meaning there's no excuse one time. That's one issue. But now the issue here is the issue of compliance. You're quite correct. We just finished the AG's report. That shows some failures of us as councillors in holding officials to account. We have that responsibility. Now you come, Speaker, you're tabling reports, like annual reports, you're tabling a quarterly report. You haven't gone through it. We haven't really interrogated the report. How can we debate? How can we hold officers to account? Are we just here to rubber stamp? And I think we must be honest to ourselves, Speaker, and say, after AG's report showing shocking results, which shows failures on us as councillors, are we going to continue coming to meetings just to rubber stamp? Because what you're asking us to do today is to rubber stamp because of compliance. But Speaker, you must understand, there's issue of compliance and also, more importantly, the issue of accountability. Now, while you comply with a particular act, which, okay, it will meet the standard of AGs and treasurer, it's okay. But what about us as councillors? Are we doing our duty? Are we really ensuring that we interrogate the reports so that we can hold officers to account as AGs was raising the issues? And I think we're failing ourselves, Speaker. We can't really allow a situation like that. So we can't bring an item today. As you know, it's the last day where we can table a quarterly report, a second quarter. So now you put another report. These are finances. We must interrogate this report, Speaker. And we can't really accept this.
Thank you, Councillor Kuala.
No, number 2 was Councillor Yusuf.
But kambe obenikhuluma naye ekuqaleni oberaiser le issue mhlawumbe bephakamisizwe kodwa iqiniso ukuthi asikwazi ukuthi i-report engena manje ebucayi kangaka bese sithi siyayiconclude nje manje singakayiboni ngoba izodala ukuthi sigcine sicela ama-caucus i-delay i-process le sithi siyayibalekela. Umbono kube umuhle ukuthi asuthatheni ukuthi i-supplementary agenda asidile nayo on Friday ngo-2. That was a point from IFA. Siyabonga.
Councillor Isop.
Speaker, thank you. Speaker, we understand the predicament you are put in, but you also have to understand the challenges we face as political parties because we have not interrogated the report. We have not had the opportunity to even caucus. So pushing us to a corner where you're wanting whoops to take a random decision without consultation is not justifiable for us as councillors. And so as the ACDP, we propose this report should we move to Friday so that we can have the opportunity to interrogate it and caucus it and thereafter take rightful actions and deal with consequence management as we're moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Mnigati.
Mr. Speaker, I was number 3 on the list. And
you come up
now.
No, thanks very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm covered by the other councillors.
Thank you. Councillor Reti.
I share the very same sentiment.
Mr. Speaker, I want to remind you of a speakers meeting that we had with the whips some time ago where we agreed that there will be no items laid on the table where councillors do not have sufficient time to interrogate reports. It is these are statutory reports where decisions need to be taken before the end of March 31st. Now, for the accounting officer to not be able to space this timelessly and be able to submit this to the executive committee, I don't think the councillors and all our political parties here should be subject to this kind of inconvenience. And I agree with one of the previous speakers, I think it was Councillor Mtetwa, who said we are being required to just rubber stamp something to meet a statutory requirement. This is totally unacceptable. And Speaker, I want to appeal to you that you need to exercise some leadership here. The leadership that you need to exercise is firstly, follow through with decisions we've taken in the Speakers Committee. And secondly, you need to make it clear to the administration that you cannot table these reports where something is submitted at 1 o'clock and we're expected to debate and approve something in the same hour or an hour after that. That's totally unacceptable, Mr. Speaker. I fully concur with the previous speaker that these items should be deferred to the next council meeting. Furthermore, my final point, Speaker, is that it is clear that load shedding is affecting some councillors in this meeting. They've indicated that, they've tried on several occasions to bring it to your attention, but in spite of that, you still insist on proceeding with this meeting. Now, I want you to know that this is not proper procedure. Every councillor here, irrespective which party they belong to, they have a right to contribute and make suggestions in a council meeting. Even if one councillor is not able to connect because of connectivity issues, the items need to be suspended until such time we meet physically where these items can be deliberated upon. I thank you, Speaker.
Councillor Moseke. Then title come, Maldada, then Kaunda.
Speaker, you recognize me, but you didn't speak my name.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, Speaker.
You'll come side after Moseke.
No, Speaker. Seven Kavila, my council and Gabo.
Then Councillor Said.
Very progressively.
Speaker, in terms of what's being raised, we're in agreement.
But don't repeat one and the same thing.
Correct, Speaker. So therefore, I'm saying we don't want to waste council's time. We agree with everyone. Please, can you defer all items to the next meeting? Thanks, Speaker.
No, his view is useless.
Thank you very much, Councillor Mtetwa.
No, thank you, Speaker. I think what the colleagues, especially the colleagues who are not, whose parties are not represented in the executive committee are raising are genuine concerns, really, because obviously some of our caucuses have got advantage of being represented in the executive committee. Mine is just to check, because obviously there are issues of compliance here with some of the items. I just want to check with legal. Is there a way of that we can...
Speaker, point of order, Speaker. Speaker.
Point of order.
Point of order. After I spoke, Councillor Mnagati said that he is useless. Who was he referring to, Speaker? I must be protected here.
Unfortunately, I didn't hear that.
It's here, Speaker. You can play back the recording. Councillor Mnagati came in. They said you're useless.
Councillor Said, I can't
rule. No, Speaker. I cannot be referred to as being useless, Speaker.
Councillor Mtetwa.
I'm just wanting
No, Speaker, you must protect me, Speaker. I need to know who was he referring to.
I didn't hear him saying that. I didn't hear him
If you play back the recording, Speaker, you'll hear it.
Speaker, you referred to me.
Order.
Let's move on.
Order. Mtetwa.
So I just want to check legally if we can be able to apply for some kind of condonation in that these items that are compliance items can be dealt with on Friday, so that every councillor here is covered and not compromised by the fact that they have not gone and interrogated the report. If legal can assist us with that. The second part of my question is that obviously the concern that Councillor Imtiaz is raising, I think is the concern that we also share as the DA. There were a lot of unpleasant things that were said here when you attend the meeting for 5 minutes. I think we will be writing formally to you because I think Councillor Mnagati needs to be investigated because he's being very disruptive, and I think you need to take drastic measures against Councillor Mnagati. But we'll be writing to you formally because a lot of unpleasant things were said here against some of our colleagues. The same thing that he's saying to Imtiaz.
Thank you, Councillor Madlala, then Councillor. Councillor Madlala. Councillor Kaunda.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I think I'm covered that the legal advice must be then requested from Mr. Mhlongo just to tell us on the implications and advise us on the way forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's allow Councillor Madlala to come. Madlala, are you in a position to speak? If you are not, I have to move to allow head legal Mr. Mhlongo to guide council because he was following the discussion. Jobane?
Thank you, Babu Speaker. There are two issues that we need to take into consideration that deal with compliance with the MFMA. The first one is the SDPIP, which is part of the supplementary report, where section 52D of the MFMA says the mayor of a municipality must, within 30 days of the end of the quarter, submit a report to the council on the implementation of the budget and the financial state of affairs of the municipality. So the matter has been tabled and it's within 30 days after the end of the quarter. So as far as compliance with section 52 is concerned, we have complied. If there are issues that the councillors wish to raise about the contents of the report, they may do so on Friday. But in terms of tabling, the compliance has been met because it has been tabled and it's with each and every member of council. As far as the issue of the annual report, which is also part of our documents that are in the supplementary supplementary agenda. if you look at section 127 of the MFMA, 127(2), it says the mayor of a municipality must, within 7 months after the end of the financial year, table in the municipal council the annual report of the municipality and any municipal entity under the municipality's sole or shared control.
No, umnyango uzothi structure i-procedure corrects yabantu abamnyama uyuzwa i-DA under i-Action SA. I'm sorry to say that.
Who's that?
That's a fact.
Who's that?
On a point of order, Speaker.
Councillors, what is happening? Because Mhlongo is still giving us an opinion. Someone is addressing Councillor Mncwange and Warawara. That is total out of order and unnecessary. Who's that councillor?
It's Councillor Mnigati.
Councillor Mnigati. Councillor Mnigati, your behavior is not acceptable. If you are here in the building, soon after this meeting, I would request to have a session with you. If you are not here, but my office will contact you, you need to come and see the speaker and discuss your behavior in today's council meeting. Thank you.
Okay, Baba, this.
Speaker.
Let's allow Njomane to finish, please.
Thanks, Baba.
Mhlongo.
Thank you, Babu Speaker. In terms of section 127, as I was saying, 127(2) of the MFMA, the mayor must, within 7 days after the end of the financial year, table in the municipal council the annual report of the municipality and of any municipal entity under the shared or sole control of the municipality. So in other words, the 7 days after the end of the financial year ends at the end of January. And this matter has been tabled. That's why we are having this discussion. That's why there is a debate on what is to be done about what has been tabled. So in terms of e-compliance, I would again form a view the mayor or the municipality has complied because it has been tabled with council. But fair enough, the councillors may not be in a position to engage or make any comments that they may wish to do because of the time constraints, given that it was given to them at about 1 earlier today. So Speaker may provide a space for them to make any contributions that they may wish to do, both on the SDBIP and on the annual report. But in terms of the statutory time constraints or time limits that are prescribed, I'm of the view that because they are before councillors and they are being considered and different views are emanating, we have complied because they have been tabled. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councillors, based on the concerns raised by different councillors from different political parties because of the supplementary report being received late this afternoon, of which there was no sufficient time to go through those reports, have discussions amongst yourself, and also based on the guidance and the direction and an opinion we are getting from our legal, I therefore rule that all the items in our main agenda and the supplementary agenda will be discussed or tabled to a special council meeting on Friday, 2 o'clock at the ICC, that where all the issues will be discussed and be concluded. In that note, councillors.
Very Honorable Speaker.
Yes.
Is Councillor Kaunda speaking?
Yeah, well.
I don't remember, Honorable Speaker, formally tabling the supplementary agenda. So for the record purposes, I think I should do so that we just note the reports, then we'll debate on Friday, because we need to record that the mayor has tabled the report.
Thank you.
Thank you, His Worship. You can do that, but the discussion on Friday, you can check the report, His Worship.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. With due respect, let me present the second report of the Executive Committee to the Council. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Councillors, in that note, there are no other items in our both the council agenda and the supplementary agenda. All other issues will be dealt with on Friday. Please, on Friday, be punctual, because besides the issues that have been outlined in the agenda of a special meeting that was last week, are additional items as per the decision of this council. Therefore, councillors, the meeting is adjourned. We'll meet on Friday, ICC.
No, we never decide anything.
Speaker.
Thank you.
No, Speaker, we never decide
Speaker, wethu simthandayo, siyabonga.
A meeting is cancelled.
Thank you, Somdom.
Siyabonga somlomo wethu.
Forces.
Siyabonga Somdom.
Wena mnikazi ungezwe udabuyitha.